Okay. So we are now doing on the inner join, left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join.
Raj, can you hear me?
Yeah, hi Nasim.
Hey, how are you, Raj? Sorry, I remember I told you I downloaded the fresh copy of them.
Okay.
Replaced the hard drive, but that's why everything was gone. I couldn't figure out.
Okay, fine.
I
No
was
problem.
able to see the screen, but I was not hearing anything.
Okay. Fine. So now we are discussing about the joins. There are 4 different types of joins: inner join, left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join. Please try to understand very important concept. Okay. So let's open. If you see, I have 2 tables. So what do you mean by join? Join means combining 2 tables. Okay. So when I'm saying combining 2 tables, so you have an employee table. Suppose for example, you have customer table, and in this customer table you have customer ID and customer name, and you have accounts table, and in this you have account ID, account number, and then customer ID. Okay. So you okay. Now when you see these 2 tables, the customer and the accounts table. Now I want the target is account ID. I want account number. I want, okay, and customer ID. I want. So let's not make this account ID. Just say account number only. Okay. So account number, customer ID, and customer name. So these are the details I want as a target. So 2 from this table and 1 from this table. So which means that you are getting a target table with the rows adding. So the fields adding. Okay. In the target, you are adding the number of fields by joining 2 tables. So joining means you will join the customer table with the account table to fetch some fields from the other table. In order to get some of the other fields from the other table, you will do the join. So that's what we are doing, right? We are joining customer and accounts to get the account number from the accounts table. So that is what we have got. Account number and customer ID, customer name is already present in the customer table. So these are the 3 fields which I want into the target. Is that clear now?
Yes, sir.
So join, when will you do join? Join, you will do join on the 2 or 3 tables. So for join, at least 2 tables should be there. Now, when you are doing the join, you are going to find, you are going to find other fields from the other tables. So if there is some other table like customer contact. Now in this customer contact, you will have customer ID and contact number. Now I want contact number also in the target. So what I am doing, I am joining the customer table with the customer contact to get the contact number. So we are joining 3 tables, the customer ID with the customer ID of the account to get the account number, and the customer ID and customer ID of the customer contact to get the contact number. I can join any number of tables, that's a different story, because at least 2, at least means greater than or equal to 2. So when I am joining, so how to do the join? So now here, what kind of join I need to do? That is the most important thing. Now let's discuss about 2 scenarios, 2 tables only. Then you can relate it with the many tables. So I have a customer ID 101.
Raj, I have one question.
Yeah.
The customer ID on both the files is gonna be same, right?
Yeah. On both the records, on both the tables, the customer. It's not only, it's on, you don't go with the name, okay? Here I have written CID, CID, don't think that CID, okay, these are the fields which might be the same, okay? So just understand the data. So whenever you want to join it, right, you need to understand the data. So here in the customer, my customer ID name might be different, saying that what I can say, KIF number. Okay. So here my customer in my customer table, the customer ID name is KIF number, but in case of the accounts, my customer ID name is CID. Now, if you go with the fields, then you would say, Raj, I don't have any matching field, right?
Right.
Right. So no, don't ever, never ever go with the fields matching. So fields matching means KIF number CID or KIF number account number. Don't go like that. So go with the data. Now what you need to do is you need to go to the customer table and analyze the data. What data it is present? So do we have what data is present in the KIF number? Okay, so by looking at the data in the KIF number, I can say, oh, then the customer ID is the KIF number over here. Then come to the accounts table and see what data it is present. Okay, the customer ID is present in the CID. Then you can join KIF number with the CID.
Okay.
And always the joins will happen on, primary keys or unique keys. Okay? The joins mostly the joins will takes place on the primary keys or the unique keys. Okay? So just make sure about that. If you have any primary keys, and again, it's mostly, I said, it's not always, right? So again, when you have any primary keys on the table or when you have any unique keys on the table, analyze the data. So the data must be analyzed. Then only you can make sure what fields I need to take and what fields I need to join. Okay, let me discuss clearly on this. Now here, if you see KIF number is 101, account 102, Munawar 103, Nasir. So these are the three records I am having in the customer, and in the accounts I have 1001 account number for 101. 4 for 104, 3 for 103. Now what is happening? If you observe, for Munawar, I have got a customer record, but I don't have the account number present in the accounts table. Okay? And if you see, for 1004, I have got an account number, but I couldn't able to find out the customer name. Now, if you see what kind of join, now based on the requirement. Okay? Now based on the requirement. So the first requirement says, whatever so I need let me put down the statement like this. Okay. So for the customers, I need the matching accounts. Okay? The customers which are all matching to the accounts, I need that. That is the first one. Second one, I need all customers and its matching account. Third one, I need all accounts and its matching customers. So, what do you mean by first one? Can anyone explain me? Did you understand the first point? I need the customers.
Like you're looking at the
With their matching.
Yeah, you're looking at the both tables, customer accounts. So that's why you want to match the account number. That if I'm not making a mistake, right?
Right, but what I need to do with the first one? So our first one says I want the customers with their only matching accounts.
So we have to look in the customer table and account table.
So that is how anyways you will do it, because the joining means that one, right? Customer
Yes.
table and as well as the accounts table.
Yes, sir.
Right? 1 second, I'm just coming. 1 second.
Sure.
Yeah, so that anyways you will do it. But here, what kind of data you are expecting? So when I said I need the customer with their only matching account. So what I mean to say, I want only matching account means, what do you mean to say? For 101 and for 101, did I get a matching account? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I need 101. The first output, I need 101 and 1001. For 102, do I have a matching account? No. So then I don't need that. For 103, do you have a matching account? Yes. For 103 and 103. So did you understood the first point?
Yes.
I need the customer with their only matching account. So which means that the customers which are having all the matching accounts, those are the customers I need it. So this is what the target. So this kind of join says inner join. This kind of join says inner join. Okay. Now the second point says I need all customers and its matching account. So what I mean to say, I need all customers, which means that irrespective of their matching and unmatching, I want all the customers and its matching account. So it means that wherever the matching is fine, get the match. So this particular join says left outer join. What is that? Left outer join. So when I said left outer join, left table should be customer. I will explain you. Don't worry.
Okay.
Left table should be customer, because I said all customers. So left table should be customer, and left outer join means inner join plus left join. Okay, try to understand. Now I need all accounts and its matching customers. So this one I can say right outer join, and right table is accounts. Now this one inner join plus right join. Now try to understand. So don't think that why I have kept left outer join and why I have kept right outer join. So you can keep left outer join here also, even for the accounts. But the left table should be accounts. So that's the only thing which you need to do the change. And here in the customers, I can keep it as a right outer join. But here the right table should be customer. So only to make you understand these two different types of joins, I made a difference like this. Okay. Don't just think that for one you need to keep left outer, another one you keep right outer. Nothing. You can keep left outer, right outer for anything. But the table will change. When you keep left outer, then the left table will be customer. If you keep right outer, then the right table will be the customer. Why? I will tell you. So left outer means, what is that? First one is the inner join. So with the inner join, what is the output you have got? 101, 1001, 103, 1003. That is the inner join output. Then addition to it, what is that other output? Left to join. What do you mean by left to join? Left to join says all unmatched records from left table. What is the unmatched record from the left table, guys?
102.
102 is a left unmatched record. Now what would be the account number for this 102? Nothing. So it will be null. Now coming to the third point. First one is the inner join. Inner join output 1001, 103, 1003. Now what is the all unmatched records from the right table? So right table is accounts. So what is the unmatched record?
10.
1004, right? So
Yeah.
see here, understand. I am getting the customer ID from customers, account number from where? Accounts table, right? Now in the second, accounts is the customers is the left table. So that's the reason I have got the left field 102 and the right field is null. Now here the right table is accounts. So the left one will be null. And for this it will be 1004.
Okay, excellent.
You understood?
Yes.
Okay? So don't think that Raj, I have 1004, I have the 104 also. But you haven't matched 104 because we are not taking the customer ID from the accounts table. You are taking the customer ID from the customers table. So that's the reason. But in the customers table, I don't have 104. So that's the reason you are getting the left side as null. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Asim?
I'm little trying to understand. Like the first part, I got it. I need the customer with their only banking account. The second one, I'm halfway.
Okay. So let me go with the. I can't create the tables here, right? Okay. So where is your confusion? Just tell me.
The point now, second point, the second one.
Second point.
Not this one. Above, if you go above where you wrote, I need all customers and it's matching account. Left out again.
So I need all customers and its matching account. So which means that I want all the customers
Right.
and its matching accounts.
Okay.
So here I am taking it as a left outer join. So when I said left outer join, the left table should be accounts because I said customers should be because I said all customers.
Okay.
So that's the reason I took left table is customer. Now left outer join means inner join plus left join.
Okay.
Now inner join, you know what would be the output.
Right. Right.
Now left join means all unmatched records from the left table.
Okay.
Left join means all unmatched records from the left table. So what is the unmatched record from the left table? 102 is the unmatched record because for 102 I don't have a match.
Okay. Yes.
Right? So
yes.
This is the 102 is the unmatched record. So 102 you have got it null, you are getting it. Why? Because 102 is the field which you are taking from the customers and null account number is the field which you are taking from the accounts. So it is null.
Okay. Okay.
Hello. చెప్పరా నేను ఇంకా బయలుదేరలేదురా అవునా సరే అరే ఒక పని చేయండి మీరు తీసుకెళ్తున్నాడు నేను వచ్చేస్తాను 8:15 కల్లా బయలుదేరిపోతాను ఓకేనా yeah so this one you understood?
Yeah, so we got the null because the name Munawar is not matching or is not present in the record. That's why we got the null.
Null. What is this field?
1003.
So what is this field? Field name. What is the field name of that value? Account number, right?
Oh, sorry, yeah.
So for 102, is there any account number here?
No.
So that is why we have got null.
Okay.
That is what unmatched records from the left table.
Okay.
Okay. Now when I said right table, okay, from where you are fetching this customer ID? From the customers table.
Okay.
Right? And where you are fetching from the account number? From the accounts table. Okay. Right? So when you say all accounts, so the right table should be accounts.
Okay.
When I said all accounts, the right table should be accounts. Guys, I'm just making you understand the right outer join. So that's the reason I took right table is accounts, and here it is inner join plus right outer join. Right join. So right join means all unmatched records. So for 104, I don't have any match. Right?
Yes.
For 104, I don't have any match. But from which table I am taking this number? From which table I am taking it? The customer ID, from which table I am taking? Guys, the customer ID, from which table I am pulling it out? Am I pulling from the customer's table or I am pulling from the accounts table?
Accounts table.
From the accounts table.
Customer's table. The customer ID, I am pulling it from the customer's table. So, for 104, do I have 104?
No.
No. So, that's the reason I am getting null. So, and its account number, I have 1004. So, 1004 I have. 10, did you understand?
Yeah.
Nasir?
Well, you said in the third situation, the customer ID, you're getting it from the customer file, the accounts file.
Customer file. Sir, I have written it here, right? CID from the customers, account number from the accounts.
Okay.
So, customer ID I am getting from the customer's file. So, for this 104 customer, which is in the accounts table, do I have a customer in the customer file?
No.
That's the reason you have got null here.
Okay, so automatically it is understood that if the record is not there, then it will be null.
If the
record does not exist, then it will be null, right?
right, so right. So all unmatched means that's the only point, right? Unmatched means what? The record is not existing in the other table.
Okay.
Unmatched means that's the only point, right?
Right.
Yeah. So that's why we have got it. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now what you need to do is you have SQL. You have SQL database. What you need to do, create a table customer, create a table accounts. You create two tables. One is the customer and one is the accounts. Okay. So do it today. Do it today, now itself. You all have SQL developer. You all. If you are not having, who gonna do that? Who wants to do? Munawar. No one is responding.
I can do it.
Nasir. Very good. So you have SQL developer in your machine.
Yes.
Open it. Okay. And Nasim, you can connect to Nasir. Okay. And Munawar, if you want, you can connect to Nasir. And Manjula and Sharif, you do it in your own system. What you need to do is create the customer table, create the accounts table. Create the customer table and create the accounts table. Okay. And you do the inner join, left outer join and right outer join. So now I will tell you inner join query. How to write down the inner join query. So select. Don't write the columns what I am fetching. I will not write down the columns. From what are the tables I want? Customer, comma, accounts. So these are the two tables, right?
Yes.
Right? So I am doing inner join. So when I want to do the inner join, I will write down like this. Customer, inner join, accounts. 1 second. So customer, inner join, accounts. So this is how the syntax it will change. Accounts is a table, customer is a table. Now whenever you are doing inner joins, for each table you need to give some alias name. Alias name means instead of the customer, I can represent this customer table with some other name, that is C. Instead of this accounts, I want to represent this account with some other name, that is called alias name A. So after table name, use some space and write down one name. It's your own, understanding purpose. So instead of the customer, I can represent the table with C. Instead of the accounts, I can represent the table with A. And I am doing inner join. So when I have written inner join, you need to write down the condition on what fields you want to do the join. So the syntax says customer C, inner joins, accounts A on now. I want to join on what fields, guys? KIF number is equal to CID, right? Right or wrong?
Yes.
Now, KIF number is coming from which table? Customer table. So T dot KIF number. Accounts table CID is coming A dot CID. Clear? So far clear or not? Shall I explain it once more?
We got it.
Okay. So customer is the original table. Instead of writing down, so for example, now let me tell you, if I have here, instead of this KIF number, if I have CID, and you are going to join on what? CID is equal to CID, right? This is what you will be doing the join, right?
Yes.
When you do this kind of join, when you run this particular thing, you will get an error saying column ambiguously defined. Column ambiguously defined. Why? What is this error means? This error means you have a customer CID in the customer table, you have a CID in the accounts table, but the optimizer, the SQL optimizer does not come to know which CID is from which table. It will get confused. So that's the reason it will throw an error. Column ambiguously defined. So for that reason, you need to write down the table name prefixed in front of the column name. So instead of writing down customer.cid, accounts.cid. So in general, we will be writing down like this. Instead of writing down the whole table name prefixed in front of the column name, I can just write the alias name which I have used for the table name. C.cid is equal to A.cid. So for that particular reason only I have used the alias names. So when you have two columns, same columns which are present in both the tables, then you need to use the alias table name prefixed in front of the column name. Otherwise, column ambiguously defined error will come. But if I have, instead of the CID, if I have KIF number, and I am joining with the KIF number is equal to CID, and if I don't put the C dot and A dot, it will run successfully. It will execute fine because KIF number is present only in the customer. So optimizer will know KIF number is present in the customer only. CID is present in the accounts only. So no confusion. So it will execute properly. But if you have common fields, in both the tables, then you need to write down the table name prefixed in front of the column name. Is that clear, guys? Understood? Nasir, Nasim, Munawar, Manjula, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's create the column name with CID only. Okay, then you will understand whether you are getting the error column ambiguously defined or not. Then to remove that particular issue, just put the alias names C.cid, A.cid. So which means that this is from the customers table and this is from the accounts table. Now while selecting what fields you want to select, I want C.cid and A.account number, so ACC number, and I want to select a.cid as well. So I am selecting both c.cid, a.account number and a.cid. So this is inner join. Now copy the same, and when you want to do the left outer join, just change the inner join to left outer. And when you want to do the right outer join, just change the inner to right outer. That's all. Clear? So just understand. So when I said right outer, the right side table is accounts. When I said left outer, the left side table is customer. That's the most important. Left table should be customer when I say left outer. When I'm saying right outer, right table should be accounts. If you interchange the tables, then the data will get interchanged. That's all. Is this point clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay? Understood? So inner join, left outer join, right outer join.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So try to create, now itself you create the tables. Okay? You create the tables and you see what kind of outputs you are getting and what you are doing. Okay? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay? So I am giving the control to Nasir. Okay? And Nasir will be showing the screen and he will be having the SQL developer and he will be executing it. And you all guys can help him how to do that. Okay? All stay alive. All stay on the line itself and you can practice it out. So I am giving the control to Nasir.
Rajesh, are you going to be staying in the class or are you leaving right now?
So I will be leaving.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And you guys will be there.
Okay. The reason I just can I have like 2 minutes of your time, please?
Yeah, tell me.
Okay, Raj. Remember, I raised the whole. Everything is gone from my computer. So we have to do the VM and SQL developer is gone too.
Okay. So we'll do that. We'll do that later on. Okay.
Okay. When
So,
I'm just letting you know so you're aware of it. So.
yeah. So I'm sending you the mails as well. Wasim. What is the master? Nawar, Sharif. So I'm sending the mail. I sent you the mail. Just check it out.
I got it.
Okay. So he is opening. And Manjula, Sharif, Munawar, please unmute yourself and please discuss and please resolve this particular thing. Okay. See, I am going off, but it doesn't mean that the go-to meeting is not getting closed. And once I am back, I will just check it out. Okay. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So just you guys see those three outputs, change the columns here and there, and then understand the concept of the inner join, left outer join, and right outer join. So once you understood the concept of inner join and all those stuff, then we can discuss further very easily. Okay, guys. Okay. So you just practice out.
Okay, thank you.
If you don't mind, can you increase the font size?
I'm sorry, how do you increase
Other
the font
screen?
size?
Sorry?
You say increase the font size?
Yeah, yeah. We are unable to see.
What did I do mistake over here? Oh, there was another bracket over here. What mistake am I doing?
Now it's got created. No?
I'm sorry?
Now it's got created. No error. Right?
Oh yeah, it got created, right.
Previously, there was a bracket. It was not.
Okay. So now, where is the email? Okay, so we created a customer table and now we need to enter the data in it. So to enter the
Insert the data. We need to
enter the data, we'll have to use
insert
into customer values. Then we can use ampersand CID number. So CID ampersand CNAME. Bracket close. Computer slow. Okay. So now the value maybe 101. Okay.
Nine.
Rajesh. All right. Did I miss something?
Error came up.
Yeah. Insert into customer values CID and CNAME. So column not allowed here.
Nothing. That's correct. Just,
Can you guys figure out what did I do wrong?
I'm trying to learn from you, man. It's a pleasure for you.
I thought you guys were gonna encourage me. You put hot water.
You're doing great.
the message is showing column not allowed here. It's showing the error.
Why isn't the column allowed here? Need help? Call Raj 911 help. What did we do wrong? This was the basics we learned.
Insert values and Nasir?
He's trying to insert the
Insert
value.
into student customer values. That's correct.
The statement is correct because that's what we learned. I think.
It's column not allowed here.
Okay, can you show it again, Nasir?
Okay.
Can you enter it again?
Okay. So we put the value.
Can you rerun this command?
Okay, read the command. Okay. It says insert.
Enter it. Enter.
Okay.
Yeah, you re-enter it.
Okay, you want to see the command? It says
Enter values, yeah.
yeah. Insert into customer, which is the file name.
No, enter values, no problem, Nasir.
Okay. So try to enter the values, execute it again and enter the values.
Rerun the command.
Well, so he did the rerun the command. No, right?
Re-enter the values, yes. No, enter the values, yes.
Can you
What do you want to enter here?
name? Can you enter in the single quotes?
Okay, so name we have to do in single quotes.
We have to enter in single
Yeah,
quotes.
that's what I was trying to find out.
Okay, all right, got it.
So it should
Very
be in
good.
single quote, yeah, starting at
Okay. So put
Not here. In the values where you enter, no, there we need to enter in the single quotes. Not
the
here.
first one when we created the table.
No, not when you
No,
when
not
we are
there.
going to
Nasir.
enter the values like e-name Rajesh when you enter, no, there we need to.
Nasir, when the window comes up, when the window comes up, that use a single quote with the names. That's what they're saying.
Okay, let's try that.
Yeah, around that. Now, so use a single quote with the name.
Yeah, now I got it. Okay. Quote Rajesh. That's how you're saying put quotes and do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, one
Yes.
row are inside.
Hello, Nasir, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Nasir.
Yes, I can hear you. I guess
Yeah, that's the name should be in single quote, single quote.
yes, that's what we did. We got one row inserted.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay.
Yeah, now we
I don't
got.
know because I was trying to tell you guys maybe my
Yeah, okay.
Okay, now we can enter the second record. Just look at the email.
102. Some other.
102. Okay, so we got 3 records there. Now,
Yeah, 3 rows.
now we come to the. Oops. It's okay. Okay, anyway, we got the. So now we're gonna create the second table. Instead of customer, it's gonna be accounts. And instead of, here we got account number and CID. So,
Yeah, yeah. Customer information, right? CIF, right?
yeah, I'm gonna leave that ACCNO number. Bracket open, and this is 4 digits, comma, CID 3. Looks correct,
Yeah, you can explain.
right?
Remove one pan
Yeah.
since before CID.
Yeah,
Hmm?
one pan, we need to, one
One
bracket.
parenthesis, remove one parenthesis before CID.
What did I miss
There
out?
you need to remove the bracket like CID, before CID.
CID
Okay,
before
there's
CID.
not gonna be a bracket here.
Ah, yeah, there
Yeah.
is one bracket. No way, you can run it.
Okay, table created. Now the second command, which was insert into accounts values,
Results.
ampersand. What was the ACCNO?
CID.
Ampersand CID bracket close. Okay, now account number is 1001. Enter. Okay, now the CID, we don't need to enter
10.
the codes on it, right?
01.
Okay, excellent.
1002. 1002.
Did you do the 1002? I think.
Yeah, 1002.
Is there a 1002? Because I'm looking at the email.
Oh yeah.
There is no 1002 in the email.
One zero zero three is there.
Okay, so now we have created both the records.
We created only 3 tables, right? Three.
I'm sorry?
Nothing. Sorry.
Are we good? We on the same page, right? Everybody. Okay, now we need to do the inner join first. So let's check what we created. DSC. The first file was.
What are you doing, Nasir, right now?
I'm just checking the tables we created, everything is good. Okay, these are the. Okay. Okay, so we got the. This is the way he wanted us to create the data file, right? Everything is good. And we can also check the other file, which was accounts. Okay, so we got both the files. Now we need to do the inner join. So select customer. Select from customer.
ID, account number from customer.
Got it. It worked, right?
Seems like
So this was the inner join. Now the second one was left table join. In the left table join, we'll do the same statement. And the, so let's say CID customer C, it's gonna be left outer. So when we did the left outer join, it gave us the two true accounts and the one account which is false with null value, right? You guys there?
yeah, I'm here. I'm watching you.
Is it means if we getting it right, everybody?
Yeah.
It's like
Okay, so
The
now
screen is shocking actually. We are seeing the screen.
I'm sorry.
I think this is right. The one you just ran.
Yeah. Okay. Now in the third situation, we have to select the entry fields from customer, and instead of left, we have to do right. Everything else stays the same. Okay, so it gave the two true records and the third one with the null. Usually we should do it with copy pasting, but I just overwrote the statements. So we got the same, we got the result now. I think that's what he wanted, right?
Looking at Nasir, it seems like you did the right thing.
What is your opinion, the Munawar Bhai and Manjula?
Sorry?
Everything good?
Yeah. Doing.
Now how is he gonna check our work?
Well, you can see the recording, number one.
Oh yeah, we have the recording, right? Okay, I didn't end the recording. All right, so any
You
other?
already wrote the queries already, so you can run it again and you can see the result.
Okay, so we achieved all the results. So I think this is it then, right?
Yeah, he wanted like
Yes.
3.
So should we end over here, or if there are any questions, anything else we need to practice?
We did like left outer join, right outer join, with 2 things. Right? No.
I'm sorry, can you talk a little louder? I didn't hear you.
You done with left outer and right outer joins, yes? Both of the things.
Yes, we did all the 3.
Yeah.
So everything is good now, right?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so should we end it over here, or we want to practice anything else?
I don't know, it's up to you, Nasir.
We done?
Seems like.
All right, then you guys have a good night and good morning. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Anyhow, someone is recording that.
Yeah, I'm recording it. I'm gonna upload it and put it in the jump drive.
This is your machine, right?
Yeah, this is my machine.
Okay. So earlier, Raj was teaching on your machine, right? That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna end it over here, and I'm gonna upload the recording. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Bye.
right. Good night.
Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. Yeah.